Listen, 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 listen. We're doing something with eggplant. I don't really eat a lot of eggplant. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't like the texture that it gives. It's too soft to me and it's too mushy. But this recipe, we're gonna do a crispy eggplant. Now it's still gonna be soft, or like, I shouldn't say soft. It's gonna be still, it's gonna be soft on the inside, but then crispy on the outside. You wanna pierce it. I'm gonna use a fork. Just put couple of holes in there. So that way, while it's roasting in the oven, it doesn't burst, because we don't want that. And this basically helps release some of that pressure that's gonna build up. I actually already have my oven on broil. You could do it on like 400 degrees and put it in there for maybe 30, 40 minutes, but I want this to be a little bit faster. I'm gonna put this in my roasting pan, put it in the oven, and we're just looking for the color to change on the outside. We'll rotate it every couple minutes. And then really what I'm looking for is the inside to be softer, because right now it's not very soft. It's pretty stiff, right? So we want the inside to be a little bit softer before we crispify it. I guess I should say we're making crispy eggplant, but it's probably gonna be my first fried, like truly fried dish on YouTube. So I don't want you to think it's like super healthy. There's a bit of healthiness to it, but we're gonna have fun with this. All right, so we got our station set up. We're gonna go ahead and get our flour set situated and our like dredging station. So the eggplant is in the oven. I've already rotated once. So I actually like using this Bob's red meal flour. It's actually a gluten-free flour. So if you're someone who has gluten sensitivity or celiac disease, I actually think this is a really good one. The flavor is really nice. Well, not the flavor, the crispiness that it gives to fried dishes, but it does it in a very light way. So I love it. Actually, I'm starting to prefer this to regular flour. So we're gonna season our flour. This is what's going to give the exterior flavor. We will season the eggplant once it comes out of the oven and it cools down. I'm kind of just guesstimating. I'm only doing one eggplant, so I don't need a ton. So here's our onion powder. I don't know if y'all can hear this. My daughter's listening to Princess and the Frog, so if you hear New Orleans style music in the background, that's why. Garlic powder. And I think I already said this. Onion powder. And then what gives it that color and flavor is actually smoked paprika. Okay, I love smoked paprika. And then I just add a pinch of sea salt to this, maybe 2 pinches. And then we'll just stir this up. And then for the wet part of the batter, I'm actually using, so I'm gonna be using unsweetened soy milk. You don't have to use soy milk if you have like issues with soy, whether you're sensitive or it's just not your preference. You can also use any type of plant-based milk. Now this is actually what's gonna help the dry stick, because you're gonna dip it in the wet first, then you can put the dry one. Now my trick, I shouldn't even say my trick, my step, apple cider vinegar. Can you see that? So this is important because it kind of gives it that effect of like buttermilk in terms of it kind of having the bubbly, the bubbly. And I season this too, but no salt, just the paprika, the garlic powder, and the onion powder. So now the dry is mixed, the wet is ready, just waiting for the eggplant. All right, so our eggplant is nice and soft. I don't know if you can see that, like as I push down. Actually, I'll show you one better, because this just came out the oven. If you look, you can see where some of the juice has come out because of the holes that we have in there. So it's very soft. So we're not gonna do anything. We're not gonna peel it. We're not gonna mess with it. We're actually gonna cover this up so that the steam that's being released from the eggplant will continue to soften the skin so it's easier for us to peel. So let me do that. Now, if you really wanted it to be really good, you could put like saran wrap, but it's hot. I don't wanna do that. Or you could just put this in a separate bowl. That actually might make more sense. Let's do that so we're not dealing with hot. I'm just covering it with saran wrap now. Okay, so it's in here. We're gonna let this sit until it gets softened for maybe like 10 minutes and let it cool down. Okay, so now that it's nice and cool and we can handle it, super soft, we should be able to peel it now. I mean, it just rolls right off. And we wanna keep the eggplant whole. So that's all the skin right there. All the skin peeled. We're gonna keep the head of it on because this is what's gonna help keep the eggplant together. Get a fork and we're just gonna mush it down to flatten it out so it can be even thickness. A little bit, nice and flat like this. So now, since I kept that head on, I should be able to hold the head of it, the top of it, and it's very flat and the inside is soft. And just like you would chicken or anything else that you're cooking, you're gonna season it. A little pinch of salt. It's gonna draw some of the moisture too before we pan fry it. So now I'm gonna take my eggplant, dip it in the wet. One side, two side. Almost looks like fish already. Now I saw Shayla, she did a video where she did it with, she did this with hemp hearts to make like a fish fry. And then she used the batter with like seaweed. That's a great idea. I didn't want to do that right now. All right, so in the dry batter. And I like to use forks because I don't want my hands to get all wet, just to make sure all of the seasoned dry batter gets on top before I flip it over. And I'm patting it in with the fork. Pat, 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 pat. Looks good. Flip it over to the other side, do the same thing. I'm gonna take the eggplant, each side's battered. I'm actually put it in this pan. I'm gonna put this in the fridge for like 30 minutes so everything can settle. You don't have to do this step, but I think it helps to make sure nothing falls apart. I actually got that idea from Shayla too, so shout out to you, Shayla. So on the best part of the recipe, when you hear the sizzle from the oil, that's when I realized, y'all, that I had turned off my microphone. So you gotta just pretend like that's what you're hearing, some of that sizzle. I just realized y'all probably didn't hear me last time when I put the stuff in, when I put the eggplant in. So we're gonna see what the first side is looking like. Wait, I'm struggling with turning it. Hold on, let me do this smart. Oh, I'm gonna finish the other side. Should be good now. And put it right on our pan here. So right as it comes out the grease, we let it drain, add a pinch of salt, let that cool off. I want you to hear it though. Wait, let me get closer. Listen, 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 listen. Crispy. That's gonna be good, but let it cool. Don't rush the process. All right, so now it's time to plate. So first what we're gonna do, got some of this tomato sauce that I made. I'll make sure to link this at the end of the video. This is gonna be the base. We're just gonna put that right on the plate, like so, like that. Shout out to Tabitha Brown, Auntie Tab. I don't think she's that much older than me. I don't know, Auntie Tab, we're gonna be respectful. That's her saying, that's not mine. All right, we're gonna take our eggplant, lay it right in the middle. Boom. Got a little bit of vegan Parmesan cheese. Great, great, great. Kind of all over. And sprinkle of some chopped parsley. That kind of fell hard. It's not fish, but just to squeeze a lime like this. Y'all, listen, can you hear this? And we dip it in that sauce. Look at this. Look at that top layer. I'm not even trying to do a whole bunch right now. This is so good. That part right there, crispy. Listen, listen, listen. Wait, that's my mic. So good. I'm gonna stop eating. If you want the recipe for the sauce and even how to combine this with like a nice pasta, check out this recipe. Tell me what you think. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.